Hey everyone, and welcome to this little walkthrough of the Luna Park no-code challenge. I'm just gonna disable the effects because I'm kinda worried about the video compression if I let it on. And let's just dive into it right now. So before we get started, I highly suggest that you get a try at it yourself. Because if I just show you how to solve these puzzles, you're gonna learn a bit less. So let's start with the very first puzzle, the device. I'm not gonna read all of this. Usually the first half is a little backstory and the second half is going to give you some hints on how to solve the puzzle. You should read this at least if you're going to do the puzzle yourself, but let's try to solve that. This one is really easy, you just have to complete the checklist. To move the grid, you just have to hold right click and move your mouse. And to zoom in and out, you just have to use your mouse wheel. So these two should also work with your touchpad. If you use like 3-finger or pinch to zoom. To select a node, you just have to click on it. To select several nodes, you just have to hold left click and draw a selection box. The difference between the standard wires and an execution thread is the size of the wires. So a thin wires is a standard wires, and a big wires, big white wire, are execution thread. And that's it for this puzzle. So let's go back to the menu. Next one, the Seaside. So this puzzle introduces you to execution flow and the if nodes. So the if nodes will execute the then execution thread if the condition is true, or the else if the condition is false. Our objective is to get access, so execute the access here, despite the fact that you're not an admin. So isAdmin is probably false. So there are 3 solutions here. The first one would be to connect the else to the output. Because if the condition is false, then the else will be executed. Another solution would be to delete this wire and check the condition so that the condition is always true. And the last solution, which is a bit of cheating, is just to delete the if not and just connect the input to the outputs. I hope that you didn't cheat. Let's try the third puzzle and the last one of this walkthrough, the Dino. So in this puzzle, you are introduced to the concepts of operation nodes. Those are nodes that don't need an execution thread because they are executed as needed. So let's create your first node, the 2 lowercase node, for example. You just have to right click on the grid and type it, hit enter, and then you get your nodes. Another way of creating a node that are a bit shorter is just to drag the anchor and type your nodes, and then it's auto-connects it. You get this little icon to get information and documentation about the use of these nodes. So the objective is to transform orders to nice orders. So 1 coffee all uppercase should become 1 coffee lowercase, comma please. So the 2 lowercase nodes will convert the 1 coffee uppercase to 1 coffee lowercase. If we just connect it here, and we can see that it converts it to 1 coffee. So to add the comma please, I'll use a concat node, comma space please, connect it there, and it should be good. I hope it helped you to understand how Visual Cube scripting works, and until next time.